Hey guys, welcome back to the world of mint. I'm going to say something different every single time. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about some magic that you can do in school or to help you study to get better grades. There are several spells that you can do and that you can write for yourself to help you with school. You can write determination spells, success spells, focus spells, but I'm going to give you some tools and a couple of quick tricks that you can do that'll just help you with your everyday learning experience. The first thing I'm going to talk about is some crystals that you can use to help you with school or with studying. And it doesn't matter what kind of school you're going to. It doesn't matter if you're in like grade school or high school or college, university, vocational school, whatever. These are the things that can help you with any kind of learning if you're finding it hard. After the holidays, even though I love school so much, I'm one of those people that just likes being in school. It was really hard to go back and just be in that atmosphere all the time. So I found some things that helped me to be motivated and to just keep going when I didn't feel like going anymore. I was just done.
I just burnt my mashed potatoes, so the lighting is a little bit different because I had to deal with that. We have here some clear quartz, which is great for clearing your mind and keeping it open and steady and ready for new information. Golden calcite, which is really wonderful for confidence and success, and it helps you to overcome obstacles. So if you're having trouble with a certain problem or an essay or something like that, golden calcite is really great for helping you to understand and to solve that issue. A golden fluorite, which I do love, it's very energizing and it's great for success in any endeavor. So you can use it for tests, or if you're trying to do a project, you're working on a project and you're like, oh no, it's great for helping with success. You also have some purple, like green and teal fluorite. Here we go. This is a more commonly seen fluorite. Golden calcite is a little bit more rare, but this one is just excellent for helping you with anything that comes to the mind, with retention of information, with your memory, with clearing your mind and having it ready for new information to come in. It helps you to access ideas and new ways of thinking that you wouldn't before, so it's awesome to help with any kind of schoolwork. Okay, and I have a little piece of amazonite here. Amazonite helps for you to express your thoughts very clearly. Again, it's great for writing papers and for writing essays and understanding how to bring your best thoughts to the forefront. We also have some amethyst, and if you work with amethyst, you know it's just a great mind soother. If you're someone that has a hard time focusing on your work or being in the moment when you're at school, you're daydreaming, Amethyst will help you to calm your mind and to focus on what you're doing and to just get rid of any racing thoughts or ideas that don't need to be happening while you're working. And petrified wood. Petrified wood is one of those that I love so much. I'm definitely biased because I like to work with it a lot, but it really helps with setting a firm foundation or for helping you to understand what the task is at hand, anything that you're starting, anything new, because it just helps you to start on a good foot and to perpetuate your growth in any kind of subject. It's also great to help you stay steady and focus on what you're working on, along with amethyst, so that you're not trailing off and daydreaming about anything else but what you're working on. So this is a really good set of crystals and stones to use for studying, working on anything, work, school, studying, essays, papers, tests. Have a group of these or one of these with you, depending on which one you feel like you need the most. Just take it to school. Put it in a little sack, a little tiny sack, so that it's safe in the sack. Or you can set them up in your study space. If you have a study space at home, these are also great just to put around your space while you're working to enhance those energies.
It's smoky in here. I burnt my mashed potatoes. Bear with me because I really want to make this video today. Let's push through. So, another thing that you can do to help you with studying if you're at home, obviously you can't bring candles to school with you, but if you have a study space at home, you can definitely dress a candle for focus and for determination in your studying atmosphere. So I would suggest getting either a brown, a white, or a purple candle. Brown for studiousness, white for a clear and open mind, purple for strengthening of mind. You can use either color if you want. You can use all three. In certain spaces where you're doing the same thing over and over again, like you're studying, say, at the same desk every day at home, you can welcome alien. Anyway, so for dressing your candle for focus or for you okay? So for dressing a candle for focus, you're going to use rosemary, peppermint, orange oil or orange peel, or both if you'd like to. and honey. There are loads of other ingredients you can use for focus, or if you want to add some elements for success, you can definitely put in some frankincense in there. Lemon and orange are great for brightening the sentences. Lemon and orange are both great for brightening the senses and helping you to stay alert, as well as peppermint. In this instance, they work together very well, so I would definitely suggest creating a candle for yourself for your study space to help keep you focused. So if you are doing a candle for your study space, I would suggest lighting it only when you're about to sit down and start studying. And you can write yourself a little mantra or a tiny little spell of words just stating what you want to happen at this time. Say, I want to sit down, I want to work hard, I want to get everything done, and I want to feel accomplished when it's over. You can literally say just those words as you're lighting your candle, and then sit down and do your work. If you have to pee, get a snack, do other things, if your mom is calling you, I would suggest getting all that stuff done and then telling people, I'm sitting down, I'm studying, okay, leave me alone. And then you sit down, get everything ready, and you light your candle and you start. Someone asked me also about a focus spray. I have a wonderful focus spray that I use, and it's literally the same ingredients that I use for the candle. It's lemon oil, orange oil, peppermint oil, and rosemary oil. And I use 3 drops of each in distilled water, and I spray it all over myself before I start my studious endeavors. So if you do make a magical mist, you can put it in a small mist bottle. You can also drop a piece of fluorite in the bottle if you'd like to, or clear quartz just to help enhance that energy. And then take that, put it in your bag, take it to school with you. On the bus, before you go to school, you're feeling like you're losing interest or you're falling asleep in class, go to the bathroom. That spray is great for just waking you up and getting you back on task. You can also use full moon water if you have put out some full moon water to add your oils to before you put it in the spray. It helps to have that moon energy bringing in what you want. Another thing that you can do is to write small sigils on your papers. Now this is only okay if your teacher or professor doesn't mind you having a tiny little doodle on your paper. You can also carve the sigil into your pencil or pen that you're using, into all of your notebooks. You can write it onto all of your books. You don't have to carve it. I mean, you can write it on your books as well, like on your notebooks, and you can write like a sigil for success, or you can make your own sigil for success. Some examples here for you to see what you can write on there. If you're someone that uses runes, you can put the rune for success. You can also anoint your pencils and pens with orange oil. And while you're putting the oil on your pencils and pens, you can give them a purpose. Tell them that they're going to assist you with making the best decisions, answering the questions the best way, having the most success in school, keeping your mind right while you're at school. You can also put these herbs and oils into a pencil case. Like if you have like a little tiny baggie that you can put the herbs and oils into, put that little baggie inside your pencil case and then put that in with your pencils and pens. You can put a clear quartz in with your pencils and pens to keep them clear of other energies. If you're letting someone else borrow them, you know, people don't come to school prepared and you're like, can I have a pencil? And you have them because you're always prepared, because you have a clear quartz in your bag charged for preparation in your backpack at all times. So of course you already have one. So you can write this sigil on the top corner of any of your tests or essay papers as long as that's okay. Make sure that your teacher isn't like requiring you to have a fully clean paper when you're handing in whatever you're handing in. I think it's probably easier for grade school or high school because they're not really checking for doodles on the side of your paper. They get it, people doodle. But if you're handing in like an official paper, like a test paper, you really can't doodle on there. So I would suggest using pencils or pens that you've charged magically for that purpose. I know it's hard to even have time to have breakfast in the morning when you're going to school, but if you can take 5 minutes to burn some incense for yourself, like burn some orange incense or some frankincense incense, and to look in the mirror and give yourself the affirmation that you will be successful on this day and that this day is going to go exactly as you want it to. Everything that you write down will be perfect and will be aligned with what the teacher wants you to write down. You know how there are some teachers and some professors that want you to answer a certain way that maybe not be the right way, but it's the way that they want you to. Like, I want you to think outside the box and use your own information and use your own imagination, blah, blah, blah. Especially art teachers. Copy this piece of art, and you're like, okay, and then you do it, and they're like, I wanted you to use your own interpretation. I didn't really to talk about how you want to be successful instead of alien. No one listens to me in this house. I swear to beans. You can even go so far as to bring your energy cleansing spray, if you've made one, to your classroom. If you share a desk with other people, which you probably do, everyone shares desks, I feel like. You can spray the other person's energy off of your desk before you even sit down. Don't worry about people looking at you like you're crazy because it's about you. You know what I mean? You want to have someone else's stank energy on their desk, whatever, you don't. If If you want to use lots of ingredients in your spells, go ahead, I love it. Any other tool will enhance your magic. If the magic is already in you, you can literally speak whatever you want. And the more that you believe it, the more it will happen. So I think it would be a good idea if you guys to just practice writing some spells, some quick two-liners that you can say while you're in class, just like a blah, 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 something, something, something. And then go ahead and do your work. It's very easy. You just have to believe that you're doing it. And having a clear quartz with you at all times is great for clearing anyone else's energy, or you can charge that clear quartz to do whatever you want. This was just a couple of things for beginners. This is just something that people were asking for. Just a couple of simple things that will help you with your everyday studying routine or your everyday class routine. You guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!